V Smith, the BizTech Whiz, and this week I want to talk about your regular newsletter. This was prompted by me receiving a newsletter from somebody whose list I'm on, and they started it with, "I'm really sorry that you haven't heard from me for a while, but there's a good reason for this. I've been really busy and blah 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 blah," and he went on to explain all the projects he'd been involved in. So this got me thinking, is it a good idea to start off an email campaign with, "I'm sorry I've not been in touch, I'm sorry you haven't heard from me for a while"? And it got me thinking as to what this message relays. So on the surface, okay, this guy has been really busy with client work, he hasn't had time to send out his regular newsletter. But what else does it tell me? So I've opted in to his newsletter. I've put my hand up. I am interested in what he has to say. But he hasn't been committed to sending me regular information, his newsletter. And it's also telling me that he's unreliable. So would I want to work with somebody who's unreliable? Would you want to work with somebody who's unreliable? No, I don't think so. It also tells me that the people on his list, they could be anybody. They could be clients. They are definitely people who are interested in what he does, and they could become clients, but they're not a priority in his schedule of things to do. So would you want to work with someone like that? It's as if I've been really busy with clients, now that's all passed away, now I need you to become a client, take, and that's really unattractive. So there's another issue here. Why would he not commit to making the time to send out that regular newsletter, be it weekly, monthly? You commit to it, you schedule time in your diary, because it's a bit like providing a ferry service to your island, your business in the middle of the ocean. If you are selling tickets for people to get onto that ferry, they're expecting something from you, and you're actually doing them a disservice by not running that ferry service. And that doesn't do your reputation any good, and people will move on elsewhere because they forget about you. Now, what if it is the case that you have skipped an episode of your newsletter? Should you apologise for being unreliable, or what is the best thing to do? Now, if you think about it, when you receive newsletters, you don't necessarily read them all. So from the user point of view, it could be, and they receive one but they didn't get one the previous week, I'll automatically think, well, I must have missed it, that's fine. But to actually highlight that you didn't do one last week actually does your reputation not very good. So it's actually better, even if you have had to miss it, to just not mention it and just go straight into what it is, that the good juicy information that your readers are expecting to hear from you. So there you have it. If you have a newsletter, commit to it and actually schedule out time in your diary to do it. I record all my newsletter, write my newsletter, whichever I decide to do. I do that on a Friday, and that's a scheduled thing in my diary. Every Friday morning, that's when I do it. It goes out on a Monday, and that's just part of my schedule. That's what I do, because I commit to doing a regular newsletter. It's weekly, and I want all of the people, all my community on my newsletter list to feel valued. So share your thoughts with me in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think about the idea of apologising for not sending out a newsletter. See you soon.